for beginners. Whenever you back up, you want to look out of your window. We're going to turn the wheel to the left. The rear will go to the left. The front will swing out to the right. Cover your brake. Neighborhoods are great areas to teach beginning drivers. So we're going to start in a neighborhood. This is just your typical suburban area, North America. I'm living in the Midwest. So there are not a lot of yield signs or stop signs. So you have to teach your beginner, whether it's an adult or teen, to yield. So this is an off-centered intersection, so we got to be careful. We're going to go ahead and make a right turn in here and go through this little cul-de-sac. This is a great area to take drivers, less traffic. So we'll go in, do a circle, come back out. Really beautiful area. Houses anywhere from $350,000 to $700,000. 4-car garage, fixed basement, breakfast nook. This is what you're typically getting. So really nice area. And then we turn out. Many of these people work for Ford, General Motors, Chrysler, Dow Chemical. So it's a really nice area. Notice there's no yield sign or stop sign, so we're going to make a right. We're going to squeeze our brakes, and then I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. You look left, right, left, and then we're going to make our right turn. Look where you want to go. Teach your beginner what to do, whether they're adult or teen. Everyone needs driving instruction. I've been looking at the comments. They've been 100% positive. However, you have to teach them what to do. Cars coming, we stay to the right. And then now we have our traditional stop sign. So what do? We stop. S-T-O-P. We stop. We look left. We look right. We look left. Clear. We make a right turn. Turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn short. Turn out. The road goes to the left or right. We want to stay to the right. This is a great tutorial for adults, teens who want to learn how to drive. This sign means keep to the right, so we're going to keep to the right. And then we have to come up and stop, but we can't see, so we have to move up. It's called showing the car. And then this car is blocking your view. We're clear. I'm going to show you again what you're supposed to be doing. We'll look left and right, left, and then we're going to go in the nearest lane. Okay, this is like a rural suburban area. There are a lot of deer, eagles, foxes, turkeys, a lot of wild animals, so we have to be careful. We're in North America, so we have the white line to the right. We have a broken yellow line to the left. This means we can pass. We have to make a left turn. We can't go straight, a dead end, so we're going to get over to the left turn lane. You have to tell your adult or teen driver what to do. They do not know. So it makes me very upset that one person left a really negative comment. You're driving for them. No, I'm teaching them. And if you don't want to teach someone how to drive, then don't look at this channel. Okay? Don't subscribe. Don't watch the videos. This is for people who want to learn how to drive. This is for people who have anxiety, who want to get to the next level. By me being a state certified driving instructor and a trained person to handle and teach drivers with anxiety, I'm going to teach you. It's called gradual exposure. You gradually take your person through. I look left and right, and then I make my turn. So for people putting negative comments, you will be deleted. We always have to learn. We have a Stan store. We partner with Stan. I'm learning how to make digital products. I'm not perfect. We have some sales. We had a few coaching calls, and I'm learning how to make digital products. My first 10 or 15 won't be good, but my 10 or 15 will be better. So if you're watching this, you want to learn how to drive. If you're watching from another country, this is how we teach adults and teens in North America. I can't speak for your coach. Maybe your coach doesn't care. Maybe they just take your money. But I actually teach my clients what to do. So we're maintaining good speed control. We're still in this rural suburban area. So we want to take our time. I'm going to show you the road again. Okay? Every area of the world is different. If we were driving in UAE, it would be different. If we were driving in Afghanistan, if we were driving in China, and it's okay to say China because most of our goods come from there. Okay, we got to slow down to make a right turn. We go slow into the turn and we turn into the nearest lane. This is a good turn. That's what it should feel like, going in about 20, accelerating out. A lot of beginners will slam brakes, go too fast, go too slow. Getting mad at them, screaming at them, is not something you want to do. I've been reading a lot of comments. A lot of the people who are leaving comments have terrible coaches. They're screaming at them. They're hollering at them. They're grabbing the wheel. Do yourself a favor and listen to the people you're teaching. I get really upset when I hear and read these comments. So we're maintaining good speed, and I'm looking ahead. Looks like I see some debris in the road. I want to be careful. Looks like a dead deer, which doesn't surprise me in this area. We're going over a bridge. This reminds me of Iowa. I'm off the gas, and we're just taking our time. Your area may be more urban, you know, downtown Detroit, downtown New York, downtown Houston, Texas. I have a lot of videos on those. If you want me to get those out, just tell me, and I will. And we want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. I will be getting a rear dash cam so you can see proper spacing, and are drivers really paying attention to us? No. Are they tailgating us? Yes. Thank you for the thumbs up. My goal is to get 12 thumbs up. We want to get this out for people who really want to learn how to drive. If you don't want to learn how to drive, then don't watch this, because I don't need you as a viewer. I need people who want to learn how to drive, who like seeing beautiful urban and rural areas, who like listening to someone who's passionate about teaching adults and teens how to drive. There's a beautiful Till F-150 next to it. It's really beautiful. In fact, I'm going to take you in this area to the right and show you some of the homes. And this is where I would take beginning drivers to kind of calm you down. So we're going to go into this beautiful area so you can see some of these homes in the area in the Midwest. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I'm going to go into the turn slow. Now, some farmers made like $5 million. You can see all these homes. What are they going for? Probably hold on. They're going for $500,000. Let's pause for a second, family. 500,000, upper 500, two-story ranch. Are you kidding? $500,000? Let's take a look at this. That's not worth $500,000. Now, look at the kitchen. Look on that trailer. Isn't that nice? Right over there. Right? $500,000? Whew! Wow. So we're going to go through this area. In fact, I'm going to pull up here and grab this. We're going to look at this information. Okay? We're going to look at this information. I'm going to grab one. Hold on. So I'm looking at this. These typical houses, 599,000, 4-bedroom colonial study, 3-car garage, covered patio. 619,000. Okay, these are some of the houses. Would you pay 600,000 for that? This is 619,000. 3-bedroom, study, covered patio, 3-car garage. I'm talking to adults now. Kids, leave the room because you don't have any money. This is $600,599.9. 3-bedroom ranch, 3 full baths, 3-car garage, covered patio. Are they crazy? So that's what these houses are going for in this area. So this is a brand new sub. I'm not going to cap on the construction because my uncle does cement work. My dad does electrical work. This is not a housing channel. This is driver's education, but you get a chance to see what I see every day on my journey as I teach people how to drive. You know, if you like this area, put yes in. Okay? So these are the new subs. Guys, this was not here 3 months ago. I swear. And the houses are really close together. You cough, the other person says, excuse me. So I just want you to see this for a second. And like I said, this is not here 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up. I'm going to get some of these wooden products. I want to show you some stuff. Oh, I don't want to back into anything. I gotta look, literally I'm backing up, right? And I'm looking out my back window. So you gotta know how to back up backwards. And I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm backing up backwards and I gotta look out my back window. You see me looking? I'm gonna grab some wood. Hit you with a piece of wood. Hold on, let me get this. So these lots are very close together. The emerald ash borer is an invasive species in our area, so we're going to get that wood tested. So you can see nosy people. I'm not nosy, I'm an instructor. I drive students through this area. But this area is 600,000 and up. Are you kidding? Are you really kidding now? So they have lights installed, they're laying driveways, houses and foundations. So, and we're just gonna take the road all the way around. We're gonna keep driving. I'm gonna wave, and then we're gonna go around here. So you get a chance to see how the Trump tariffs will impact resources, because a lot of these goods are not made here in the United States. Yes, you have labor, but a lot of these laborers are foreigners. So now you're going to see costs go up. These houses are upwards. I'm just being real with you, okay? I'm an independent entrepreneur. This will impact my bottom line because I'm trying to teach adults and teens. My lessons are $125 an hour. So you see all these raw materials here, right? And I'm just going to take you around. We're not going to go all the way too deep, but this is 600,000. This is why when I talk to all of you, you got to have a job. This is not for kids right now. This is for adults. Let's go ahead and go in this area. You can see all these raw materials, lumber, bricks. Okay, you can see the construction of the houses. I want you to see this, right? Is this solid construction? I don't know. I'm not a contractor. My dad was an electrician. We would go on jobs like this. He would wire the houses up, right? The house is left open. People can come and steal materials. Okay. So by the end of this summer, this is going to be more economic development, but because of the Trump tariffs, cement's going to cost more, lumber's going to cost more. I think this road dead ends. Let's go down here. I was in another area about a year ago. You would get 10 acres, houses similar to this, but about $1 million. Okay. So this dead end, so I'm going to turn around. So you can have, this is the end of the cul-de-sac. So we're going to go in. There are no houses here yet. You see those raw materials. You see those trees. But that tree can be processed. Okay. When a tree falls, when there's no one around, does anyone really hear it? And now we got to do a 3-point turnaround. Okay, I'm going to put it in reverse. I roll back. I turn the wheel to the right. Got to know how to back up. You'll be surprised. A lot of adults and teens do not know how to back up. But you see me demonstrating this. I do this because there are people who want to learn how to drive. Okay, if this is bringing you value, give it a thumbs up. And if you're learning something, give it a thumbs up. You can see these homes, $600,000. I'm not living in a $600,000 home. I'm living in about a $325,000 home, 3-bedroom, 2.5-car garage, right? Partially finished basement. But it makes you question the construction of these homes because they're popping them up so quick. You see the lumber, you see the raw materials. Okay, all this wood, all these resources, we're talking about millions of dollars. And because of the Trump tariffs, these prices are going to go up. I have a marketing minor. So some of you, let's look at these materials. These materials will go up in price. This is for framing a home, right? You're looking at probably $40,000 in wood. Again, I'm not an expert in building materials. I have friends. So because of the Trump tariffs, these prices of these materials will go up, and they put them back on us, the consumer. Okay? I'm not building a new home, but I could be financing and pulling equity out. Okay? I'm an independent entrepreneur. I teach people how to drive. I have to get gas. I'm trying to get either Ford Mark E or Tesla. I need you guys to be ready and do the best that you can. Okay, let's keep driving. So I would take you through this area. I really want all of you who are looking at this around the world to say, wow, they got a lot going on there in the United States. Yes, some of it good, some of it bad. Okay, the markets are the true indicator. One person said, why don't you start picking fruit and other things? I'm like, shut up, man. What are you freaking talking about? I think we already went through here. All these houses kind of look the same. Let's make a left. But I would take you through here, having you make right turns. Okay, we got to do a 3-point turnaround. So we got to learn how to reverse. So we're going to pull in. This is going to be a house here. And again, I'm not an architecture. My dad was an electrician. My uncle's in, cement. Ed Lee. I'm going to reverse. You look out your back window. I'm looking left and right, and I'm turning hand over hand. I'm reversing back out. And you turn out. So you see that John Deere tractor. Hey, we're talking about John Deere. And for many of you who are outside the United States, John Deere, let's go up to this John Deere tractor and a Kubota. Hopefully I'm saying it right. This is a John Deere tractor. Worth a lot of money. Okay, someone said farmers. Farmers go by John Deere. And if you don't know this brand and this color, who are you? So to leave this here, this is $70,000. This is $60,000. I'm not a farmer. Farmer, come on, tell me how much these John Deeres cost. I know they're a major brand. My uncle's got land in Ohio and down in Alabama. Okay? So we're seeing this. What does this have to do with driving? Everything. We're driving through a sub. We're going to make a left turn here. Makes me a little irritated because people leave very ignorant comments on all these resources are going up. Labor costs going up. Okay? I'm going to show you these houses again. Bro, look at this. $600,000, 3-bedroom, 3 full baths, 3-car garage, $600,000. Come on. You can buy probably 10 acres, Nice house. I don't want to be next door to my neighbor. Cement, stamped decorative concrete, exposed aggregate, free estimations, license. It takes labor. And we get rid of all of our immigrants. Who's going to do this? Americans are not going to work for $15 an hour. Okay, this is hard work. And if we go around seeing these people working, I don't want to be too nosy, but they're not Americans, bro. But we're trying to push people out who really have earned their way here. America is an immigrant country, bro. A lot of you don't understand this. Okay? Dearborn has the largest Middle Eastern brothers and sisters outside of the Middle East, man. Great food, great people, great culture. I've driven a lot of students from the Dearborn, Middle East, Iraq, Iran area, UAE. I love you people because I know you've been watching. Okay? So these workers, they're not European, bro. So this is going to delay home construction. This is going to delay you getting your car. All right? Those contractors are here 24/7, man. This is money. You finish your house, you're getting 10K. And it's cash, baby. And then you're on to your next project. There's an eagle flying over there. Their habitat is being removed. Let's go down here real quick. Okay? I want you to see this so you know how we drive, where we drive, what we do. Okay, there's another John Deere. Come on, man. Okay, this is a valuable tool. These assets are going up. Okay, because of the Trump tariffs. So if I'm an independent entrepreneur trying to do my electrical and then trying to do my building trades and construction, it's going to cost me $500,000 instead of $375,000, and I might not get approved for my small man's business loan. All because of these Trump tariffs, bro. But y'all like, it's okay. It's not okay. Well, you know, get Americans. Americans are not going to work for $15, $20 an hour. Our immigrant population will, and then when they work hard, you get a raise. Okay? A lot of habitat of these eagles and deers and hawks have been ripped out, man. That's why these eagles and hawks are flying around in circles. Okay, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna look left and right. This is a partially controlled intersection. I'll look left and right. Okay, and I'm gonna go real slow. Let's look at this house, bro. Let's look at this house. Starting at 500,000. Really? For this? I don't know, man. You tell me. Is this worth 500,000? I don't know. They're just dumping bricks out here, all these resources. Wood frame houses. So you're getting a lesson in economics, you're getting a lesson in tariffs, you're getting a lesson in driving. And then I'm at the end, I look left and right, good morning. Hopefully you saw some of these houses of the area that I'm in the Midwest. Thank you. We just took you through an area where these houses are $699,000. Okay, my house is about $325,000. 3-bedroom, 2-car garage. You know, 2 bath, 1 full, 1 partial. Yes, we're out in the suburbs right now, and then housing values are increasing, you know, through the city, but it's a different type of animal in the city. A lot of people, the mean housing values are slowly going up because big Gretchen Whitmer, you know, she's trying. Yeah, you do need money. That's why I keep trying to tell all of you. Okay, I'm not a millionaire. You see me, I just put $20 in this car just to give me about a half a gallon, excuse me, a half a tank. All right, but in a day and a half, it's gonna be gone. Wednesday, we're doing a road test with my young lady who's 27. You're gonna be going along to see that. I'll be taking off work Wednesday. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'll drive her Monday and Tuesday. I have 4 adult drivers at 2:30. We're coming up to like a railroad track, so we want to go slow. All of you have seen this before. And I'm not going to run the light. Okay, stop behind the line. So I'm going to show you guys something. I know you just got on E. E, would you pay $600,000 for a 3-bedroom ranch, 3 full baths, 3-car garage? Would you pay $600,000? Okay, come on, man. That's why you got to have a job, bro. Think about this. Look at these prices, man. This one is $619, 3-bedroom study, covered patio, 3-car garage. $619,000? Are you kidding? Yeah, you gotta have. Yeah, I'm cracking a joke. I am not Jamaican, but if I was Jamaican, I would have like 6 jobs. I have 3. I have driver's ed, social media, and education. Okay. Now we could have got house broke when we got our house. We got approved for about $350,000. We got our house for like $255. Housing values have increased. Okay, but no one's trying to pull $100,000 out, build a business. Okay, you got to live within your means. And my wife's dad always said, pay your house note first. You got to have a place to live. No matter how your money is, pay your mortgage first. And that's true. Pay your mortgage first. And this one is hold on. This one, $600,000, 3-bedroom, 3 full baths, 3-car garage. This one is $619, 3-bedroom, a study, covered patio, 3-car garage. Are they kidding? Everyone's buying stuff they can't afford. That's like me buying a Cybertruck. I have no business buying a Cybertruck. I get a Model 3 used long range for like 25, 24, maybe 31,000. But I have no business buying a Cybertruck. That's not going to help me in my business. I go back and forth maybe 20 miles, 22 miles from the house to work. Okay? I'm not trying to, inflation. And it's going to get worse because of the Trump tariffs, right? Because there's a small business woman we were looking at. She makes about $600,000 a year. She gets all of her, she sells baby dining sets. And she gets her parts from China. She says she can't make them cheaper in the United States. She's going to have to raise her prices. I'm a small entrepreneur. I have gas, I have labor costs, okay? It's a lot. So it will affect each of us differently. You're in New York. You're in New York. I'm in the Midwest. So gas, fuel, travel costs, insurance, okay, labor costs, and you're in New York, so these prices will be even more. These prices are more. I'm just trying to show you the prices, man. Current homes under construction. It's real. And I love new homes, but the quality of the home is not where it should be, right? And I just took an adult home she drove. Her grandfather's got 10 acres, beautiful home. It's really nice. You know, live within your means. And you know, you're in New York, the cost of living, it can be very high. Travis, yeah, it's not worth it, what you said. So we're in this area, we can get on the interstate signal early, and we're gonna get over. Okay, I'm gonna go in slow. And I've had a lot of drivers like panic here. They lift their foot. I had one young lady go off the road and blew out the front right tire. If we didn't get to the gas station, we would have been stranded. Yeah, it's too expensive, 100%. So I gotta accelerate. And you're in New York, you understand. I'm gonna get over and I'm out. Okay? And you probably have a lot of semi-trucks. Oh, we put in drive. You probably have a lot of semi-trucks where you live, and so do I. Food, girl, we're dropping $500 for like 3 weeks of groceries. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Okay, those tariffs are crazy. So imagine, I'm spending like $100 every week and a half for fuel. This semi truck, probably $500 in fuel. They probably have 80-gallon tanks. Sorry, I'm raising my voice. Imagine if I was to over a road trucker. Okay, and the stuff is not even fresh. If I was an over the road trucker, I'm driving $500, $600 probably every 4 days. Again, I'm not a semi truck driver, so forgive me if I underestimate or over. But to drive the semi truck, I got to be making at least 14 or 10K every month, right? Or it's not worth me driving a semi truck. You think about that. Okay, this truck is getting over. I'm gonna let them get over. Okay, there's a lot of opportunities. I watch a lot of YouTube stuff on these semi truck drivers. They're young, 21, 22. They getting their hustle on. So we're just talking about real economics here. Some of you are like, keep preaching, Myles. Some of you are like, what are you talking about? Because you have no idea. You're just in mom and dad's house. And you don't even understand the struggle that mom and dad have. Our house is almost paid off. We got about 5 years and it's paid off, but we're gonna have to pull some equity out because of these tariffs, bro. We're gonna have to reinvest. You know, we might be coming up to New York. Maybe we can see you. We're gonna take the train to Chicago. Okay, I gotta make a right turn here. I'm gonna go in slow. Yes, I'm gonna go in slow, real easy. Okay, the cost of fuel, $3.24, $3.59. I'm gonna pull in here. $3.24, $3.59. How much is fuel where you live? Okay, let me pull in here to this gas station. How much is fuel? How much is your fuel cost? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna pull in here and we're gonna talk. Hold on. Okay. How much is fuel cost? And I'm gonna show you these prices, man. You see these prices, bro? So someone who probably buys his house, college education, manager, husband and wife probably working for Ford, General Motors or Chrysler, right? And no cap, upstate is always more expensive than, you already know, girl. I can't even imagine how much homes cost there. I can't even imagine. I'm scared to even look that up. But what I need to do is do some research on New York, upstate New York, put together some driving information, because that's very interesting to me, because a lot of my viewers are from New York, Texas, California, the UK, right? About the same prices. I think yours are a little bit higher, because this three-bedroom ranch, hold on, let me flip angles. Look at this. Hold on. 599,900. A 3-bedroom ranch. Here, gentrification. You real. Yes, it has 3 full baths, 3-car garage, covered patio. That's going to be about $650. Are you kidding? And then the next one, lot 35, $619,900. 3-bedroom patio, study, covered patio, 3-bedroom garage. Yours in most in the city. I had to do some research. You know, you're educating me about New York area. I got to do research and find out. But you say the house is similar. It's crazy, man. I'm just trying to show you the real incredible prices. So you got family. You got to learn how to drive. But then you're like, I can't even afford a car. Okay, I can't be trapped at the house, losing my mind. Okay, I got to get out and see where I'm living, see what people are doing, right? I can't be trapped at a house. I can't be trapped at all. I'm so happy I learned how to drive. Okay, so New York takes care of you when you health insurance. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm sorry, I'm ignorant on your area, so I got to do research, and then I could talk with more intelligence. So I got to do some research in your area. I'm going to check housing prices. That's why your taxes are so high. Now I understand more. Now I understand more. Okay, I get it. And you're the first one to really explain that to me. So now I understand and appreciate. Hey, let's give this thing some thumbs up, man. Come on. You just don't know. Thank you for educating me, right? And if I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna move forward. I want you to see this girl walking. What's wrong with her? She got on some leopard skin pajamas. What's wrong with this chick? Okay, man, do you have random people walking like this? Yes, the New York taxis are very expensive. New York Jets. Okay, I'm gonna go up and stop. And then this turn, you really have to look. Okay. And I don't even know the names of the expressways where you are. So, because we've driven to Youngstown, Ohio, and that's not that far from New York. You know, I've been to Niagara Falls, New York. Okay, got you. Okay, I'm gonna get over in one lane. So now I understand more. Okay, I need to make a left turn here. So you want to squeeze your brake and just before the road you merge. Yes, we have random folks. Yeah, I got to try to find those videos and pictures of they don't care. Yeah. Okay, you know, we hate to run someone over. Yeah, one of my students got killed. She was walking across the major road and got killed. There's a memorial for her. This is about 7 years ago. Really sad, very nice young lady. Because they'll run you over. Pedestrians, you will get ran over accidentally. Yes. Yes. So this is more of a moderate area. These houses here are still, you know, 375, 355,000. Okay, a little bit older area. Sorry. Okay, thank you. I'll show you her memorial one day. And then, of course, we have to stop. You know, those newer subs, they don't have stop signs anymore. We're going to stop. Look left and right. I'm going to show you. You have to look left and right. If you don't, you're going to get hit. Okay, what don't you understand? You got to look. And you probably say people know this. No, they don't. I drive adults and teens who don't know how to drive, but that's my job. And then when I post these videos, it's for education. It's to enlighten you, you know, because they don't, they're running anyway, 100%. Okay, and this is a smaller area, but everything is going up. To get into one of these homes, you got to have at least, you know, a B plus, A minus credit rating. You got to have at least 20,000 down in cash, man. Yeah. Everything costs more, but it's only, but yes, you're correct. It's only what the market is willing to pay. Okay, you see this couple? She had vitro fertilization. She got twins, got the dog walking, right? But, you know, we go from these big baller houses to these more moderate houses, right? We are. It's already happened. We looked at the price of gold. When there's tough economic times, crazy tariffs, gold, silver, platinum. And again, I'm not a market analyst. I do have a marketing minor. We do look at trends. Look at the trends. Look at Netflix. Look at McDonald's. Don't invest in Nike right now. Okay. Look at some of your favorite stocks and bonds. Look them up. Look it up. 1 day, 5 day, 30 day. Okay, their prices are going up. And if you know how to make some money, you can sign up with the brokerage firm, move some money in, make some quick money, and get out. I'm kind of thinking about that. Never had Netflix? Are you kidding? Please. Netflix, Disney Plus. Come on. You never had Netflix? You're missing out. Can't afford it. My daughter and wife have it. I got YouTube TV. We used to have Comcast cable, but the customer service sucked. Yes, I'm being honest. So we got rid of the cable. We were scared. We have YouTube TV. We got all our, nope. You watch TV? Okay. Most of you don't watch GTV. If you're real young, you're like, I got Netflix or Disney Plus or Hulu. You got Hulu, right? I got streaming services. There you go. My wife does too. We watch the Kardashians. You know, I watch some sporting events. I use the internet. Same thing. You know me with streaming these live videos. My unlimited is really slowing down, right? Because I stream so much. All these YouTube, all this social media. I do have a really fast T1 service for my internet. It's cheaper. I got it. Look, I'm just going to remind you of your purpose. I'm going to remind you of your purpose. You see this house, right? $619,900, 3-bedroom ranch, study, covered patio, 3-car garage. Are you kidding me? And then the next one, $599,900, 3-bedroom ranch, 3 full baths, 3-car garage, covered patio. Okay, you see what they're going for, man. You see what they're going for. So I wanted to show you this. I need to hurry up and get my license so I can make some more money. Real talk. Real talk. You see these prices? But live within your means. Okay, live within your means. Don't buy something you can't afford. Cybertruck, I'm not trying to ball out, and I'm not trying to impress someone. I already know. You sound just like me. Already know. We already know. Hey guys, I love you, appreciate you. I'll edit this later. We'll talk. Yes, for real. I have relatives there, Ohio, Indiana, Florida, and then of course in Las Vegas. So I love you guys. I will talk to you later. We'll edit this later. I will go live later, and we're going to keep it real. Bye. Look at all of my videos. Stop playing with me.